So, I went back, and I looked up how many times I've written the love note so far. I counted 4, including the one time where they wouldn't let me write in it, and they just chose Eru by default after our date. So, we have one more of hers, and then we gotta choose another girl. I gotta look that up. Anyway, we're back at Fairy Tale. The next day, Eru officially began working part-time. Feeling uneasy about leaving on her own, I've decided to take the same shift as her today. The good thing was, I didn't have to worry about her getting up to any funny business at home. The bad thing was, now I had to worry about her screwing things up at work. Excuse me. Don't get carried away, you're gonna drop him again. Uh-huh. I hope so. Because these plates aren't cheap, you know. She'd been understandably disheartened by the mistake she made yesterday, but it looks like she's back to her usual energetic self. Seeing her like this cheers me up a little too. Eru genuinely did seem to have a lot of fun working part-time. I couldn't help but feel a smile form on my own face as I watched her enjoying herself. She really is more just an ordinary girl than an angel. Those were my sincere thoughts. Irashima!
Yeah, Tsumugu-kun.
Oh, yeah, okay. You know my name?
もちろん知っているさ。
He smiled handsomely. You might be able to distract most girls with that smile, but it doesn't work on me.
おや、残念だな。噂で聞いたんだ。エイル君と非常に仲のいい男子生徒がいるってさ。
What did my name have to do with Eru? I felt a twinge of annoyance.
ほら、つむぐ。入り口でいつまで喋ってるんだ。ちゃんとお客様を席まで案内しろ。
What is this? Casual Fridays? ごめんなさい、店長。
あなたが店長さんですか。
Kina-san?
ずいぶん整った顔立ちのやつだな。男でここまで綺麗な顔を見たのはマソラ以来だ。
Huh. Oh well, sorry for not being pretty. Anyway, this is one of my upperclassmen from school.
後ろアンジュです。以後、お見知りおきを。
He smiled handsomely again.
おう、よろしく。ほら、つむぐ。さっさと席まで案内してやれ。私はこれから商店街の会合に行ってくるからな。サボるなよ。
You're going to a meeting dressed up like that? I won't.
マソラとお前は慣れてるから大丈夫だとは思うが、何かあれば商店会の会議所にいるから。後輩をしっかりサポートしろよ。
Hi. Shirokosaki-san didn't need my supervision, though. It was Eru that needed worrying about. After seeing Kina-san off, I turned to Ushiro-senpai once more. Alright, let me take you to your seat.
ああ、よろしく頼むよ。
I ended up sounding a little curt. But it definitely wasn't because I was jealous of him. Are you sure about that? Nope. Absolutely not. It's just... kinda pissed me off how ridiculously good-looking he was. At the very least, it had nothing to do with Ada.
3番テーブルの 特製オムライスセットを持ってくね。
As I was passing along my customer's orders, Masura came up beside me. Hi. Arigato.
それにしてもだんだん忙しくなってきたよね。
Well, Tensho isn't here after all. And with Ailu working today, I hope nothing goes wrong.
大丈夫だよ。エールちゃん落ち着いてやればちゃんとできる子だし。マサラさんありがとうございます。お、エールちゃん。
You were listening.
盗み聞きしてたわけじゃないですよ。偶然耳に入ってきたんです。
Uh-huh.
つむぐさんはもっと私を信用するべきですよ。
I might, if I had a reason to.
です。
With a huff, Ailu picked up a plate of food and walked away.
エイルちゃん、それ5番テーブルだから間違えないようにね。はい、5番ですね、5番。
Apparently, she'd taken the food without even checking which table it was for. Good looking out, Masura.
いいよ、僕だってエールちゃんの先輩だもん。つむぐも先輩として優しくしてあげないとエイルちゃんに愛想つかされちゃうよ。
It's fine by me. I glanced in Ailu's direction.
お待たせしました。焼きたてバケットとブドウジュースです。後ろさん、こんにちは。
やあエイルくん、アルバイトを始めたんだね。
Wait. Coon?
はい、昨日からなんです。
楽しそうだね。
とっても。バイトするのずっと憧れていたんです。
それはよかった。
はい、とってもいいお店ですからごゆっくりどうぞ。先輩、見すぎですよ。
Kosaki-san!
心配しなくても小泉先輩は外見で人を選ぶような方じゃないですよ。
How would you know? The hell is that supposed to mean? Irashaimase!
いらっしゃいませ。
Although I was curious about Eiru and Ushiro Senpai's conversation, I couldn't just stand here watching them forever. Reluctantly, I turned away and went back to work.
ねえねえ、5番テーブルのお客さん見た？噂の後ろ先輩だったよ。
Yes, I know. Yeah, I saw him. I'm the one who took his order.
僕もさっき追加注文受けに行った時喋っちゃった。先輩、僕のこと知ってたんだよ。つむぐくんといつも一緒にいる可愛い子だよね。だって。
Is that so?
僕、最近可愛いって言われすぎじゃない？もしかしてモテ期かも。
Hi. Anyway, hurry up and bring this food out.
なんか反応薄い。もしかしてライバル登場かもって戸惑ってるのかな？
Don't be stupid.
そっかそっか。エイルちゃんもさっき喋ってたし、心配になるのも無理ないね。じゃ、後ろ先輩の話はこれくらいにしてお仕事に戻ろうっと。
Masura cheerfully returned to work.
お客さん、さっきより増えてきましたね。
Yeah, it's not overwhelming yet, but still. With how busy things were, neither me nor Masura had time to keep a constant eye on Eiru. We needed to divide the work between us and keep things running smoothly, or else things were gonna get problematic.
くるる、食器見てきます。結構料理が出てるので早く洗わないといけないかもしれないですから。
Ah, you're right. Good idea. Hi! I was running all over the restaurant trying to keep up with all our customers. At times like these, having Kina-san around made things a lot easier. But that wasn't the case right now.
2名様
While I was serving customers, I heard Ayla's voice coming from the entrance.
あれ、さっき空いた席は4人掛けだから、
Uh-oh. Sounds like she needs help. There are still tons of customers waiting on me. I looked around for Masato and quickly made eye contact.
Huh?
He smiled and nodded. Relieved, I nodded back.
まだご案内してないですか？ちょっとお待ちください。書いてある順番がごちゃごちゃで。エイルちゃん、バッシングお願いしてきていい？ご案内は僕がやるから。マソラさん、すみません。大丈夫。今日は店長いないし、連携プレイで乗り越えないとね。はい。すみません。お会計お願いします。
Ah! While I was busy taking orders again, I noticed Eiru heading toward the cash register. Masato was occupied with other customers as well, and Kosaki-san had her hands full carrying plates of food. Well, I did see Eiru learning to use the register yesterday. I wondered if she can handle this on her own. I watched her exchange anxiously, but it looked like everything went fine. Phew, alright. Better start focusing on my own job. What the fuck? That's a difficult request, even for an experienced server. A single bill is already challenge enough for Eiru. But separate bills for an entire party was surely asking too much of her. Ah. Saki-san said to me as she walked by, apparently having finished delivering all her plates of food. Arigato. Leaving it to her, I watched out at the corner of my eye. Once I'd finished dealing with my customers, I went up to Eiru, who was cleaning the large party's table after they had left. Since they had a lot of kids with them, the table was quite a mess. The surface splattered with bits of food and bunched up napkins. Let me help. Well, you're new to the job after all. That's only normal.
でも私、お皿4枚持ちまではマスターしたんです。昨日からずーっと練習してたんですから。それなのに頼まれるのはバッシングばっかりでゲシュタルト崩壊ですよ。
What are you trying to say?
私、もっと活躍したいです。マソラさんやクルルさんとまでは言いません。せめてつむぐさんくらいには。
Oi, newbie, that's kind of rude. At least. What's that supposed to mean? I admit those two might be a little more active than me, but still.
私にだってかっこいいところを見せるチャンスがあるはず。
Stop getting so fired up, will ya? It's getting a little worried.
だから SNS でいいねし合ってるこの女は誰なの？
Oh boy.
いや、別にこの子だからいいねしてるわけじゃないけど。
絶対嘘！そもそも女の人フォローしないでって前から言ってるじゃん。
Oh, one of these women. Ugh. Lovers quarrel, huh? Since the restaurant was packed today, I could have pretended not to notice to a certain extent. But with their argument heating up, their rising voices are beginning to reach even the furthest seats. I better ask him to keep it down.
これは
Huh?
恋人たちの問題は私にお任せです
Oh, good lord. What? Ada's eyes gleamed. This was the moment she had been waiting for.
ここは任せてくださいつむぐさん私がかっこよく解決してみせますから
Oh, this ought to be good. And by good, I mean really bad. Oi, just give them a normal warning, okay? That's all you need to do.
そんなやぶなことしませんよ
What do you mean tactless? I had a bad feeling about this. Whenever Ada got this worked up, trouble was bound to follow. Oh yeah.
よしこの物陰からなら見えませんね
Ada concealed herself behind the partition diagonally behind the bickering couple. Then...
よーしこの天使の私がお二人を仲直りさせちゃいます
Oh, dear God. Oh, here we go.
この心を穏やかにする矢で
Oi! Oh, sorry about that. Was she really planning on losing that Cupid's arrow inside the restaurant?
行きますよ
She's gonna miss, isn't she? Several thoughts flashed through my mind as I watched Ada draw back her bow. First was how badly she had missed the first time she tried firing it. Second was how that female cat had run away even after she'd hit her target. And third was how that archangel or whatever had struck her with lightning as punishment for her actions. If that were to happen again inside the restaurant, Ada's true identity would be in danger of being revealed. Ada, wait! And it's too late. It was too late. Ada's arrow flew through the air, striking the female customer.
やりました初めて1回で成功しましたよ
Yeah! It is also going to be the first time you get struck by lightning in public and also probably short the electrical system in this place. You gotta be kidding me. If your odds of success were that low, this is hardly the time to be practicing your aim.
あれなんで私あんなに怒ってたんだっけ
Oh? To my surprise, the woman's face settled into a calm expression as if all her anger had suddenly vanished.
どうですかつむぐさんお客さんのピンチをキューピッドの矢で救う私の姿かっこよかったですか
Don't say that too loudly. You nearly gave me a heart attack! More importantly, are those two really gonna be alright?
もちろんです私が完璧に射抜きましたから
Where'd you hit her, in the back of the head? That's exactly what I'm worried about.
怒っちゃってごめんねあなたのことが好きだから私心配で
いや俺もちゃんと紹介しておかなくて悪かった実はこれ俺の姉ちゃんのアカウントなんだ今後こんな心配させないように家族を紹介させてほしい今度実家に来てくれるかな
You didn't... Whatever.
嬉しい大好き
God damn. Well, it turns out that their argument wasn't one even worth having in the first place. Still, the fact that the couple managed to calm down and make up.
どうですか見直したでしょ
It's all thanks to the smug-looking girl standing before me. It's weird that you didn't get punished this time, though.
天使長様のイカズチですかそういえ あ、そうですね。
Anu tilted her head, puzzled. However, the look of smug superiority soon returned to her face.
私の英断と弓の技術に天使長様も見とれちゃったのかもしれませんね。
She's still gonna get smited, isn't she? You know, you're almost optimistic to a fault sometimes. Exasperated, I went back to clean the table, but just then... Oh. I think I might be right about who this guy is. Caught sight of Ushiro-senpai with a decidedly stern look on his face. Apparently haven't noticed me watching him, however. His austere expression returned to normal. Then, with an air of weariness, he exchanged a tired glance with me. Things had been extremely busy today. He'd gotten a lot more customers than usual, and consequently a lot more orders as well. Since the new semester had just begun, many of these customers were also students, which only added to the troubles. Having gotten carried away with her success, Ada had attempted to use her Cupid's arrows a few more times throughout the day, and each time I had to stop her. By the time the sun had set, I was completely exhausted.
ただいまー。ん？なんだお前ら、疲れ切った顔して。
Gee, I wonder why. We had a lot to deal with.
大変だったよね。ほんと。明日は筋肉痛で動けないかもしれません。バイトって漫画の世界より過酷なんですね。
It's really not.
私のありがたみが分かったか？
Yeah, where were you the rest of the day, huh? Meeting my ass. You're right.
憎まれ口を叩けないほど疲れてるのか。これは今度ねぎらってやらないといけないかもな。
Sorry if you heard that.
もしかして現金ですか？なわけあるか。
Oh.
無駄だよエールちゃん。店長の口癖は時給ならあげねえぞとも。
なんの。とりあえずクルルは今日はお家に帰って眠りたいです。
Is this getting slower? Yeah, I think that's the best reward any of us could ask for right now.
枯れてるなお前らは。まあいい。褒美は何かしら考えといてやる。
Better be vacation.
みんな留守番ご苦労だったな。閉店までもう少し頑張ってくれよな。
Kino-san's voice alone echoed energetically throughout the corpse-strewn restaurant. Oh my god. Okay.
なんで寝てるんですか、つむぐさん。
As I lifted my head at the sound of Love Meal's voice, my neck and shoulders creaked with pain. Oh god. Apparently I'd fallen asleep at my desk.
ノート。もしかしてラブノートで運命度の復習ですか？
I have no fatedness with any of the other girls. Yet. She peeked in between my arms. With how close she was, I could smell the faint scent of soap coming from her skin. My pulse began to rise. I was growing oddly conscious of the fact that Love Meal is a girl, too. You weren't already conscious of that?
なんで学園の勉強してるんですか？ちゃんと真面目に運命度に取り組んでください。つむぐさんはラブノートの所有者なんですから。
I'm a student before anything else. A student's job is to study, you know. Yeah, well, I didn't get the memo when I was in high school, I'll tell you that. Our tests were coming up after all.
一人だけテストでいい点取ろうだなんてずるいですよ。
Oi! Don't tell me you're trying to drag me down with you.
さあ、ラブノートの時間です。
Oi! Sweeping my study materials to the side, she placed a love note smack in the middle of my desk.
つむぐさん、今日はどなたのお名前を書きますか？
Alright, so. Looks like there's no point in trying to argue. With no other choice, I turned my thoughts away from studying and toward the love note instead. Alright, so. This will be the final time I write Ada's name for. I think it was 3 choices. And then the last one is going to be her. So we'll go with Halo again. I guess if it's anyone, it's gotta be Love Mail. I glanced in her direction.
何ですか？
Nothing. I quickly looked away again. Surreptitiously, I scrawled her name down so that she couldn't see what I wrote.
書けましたか？じゃあ結果を見てみましょうか。
Give me a second. I flipped to the next page to sneak a look at the results first.
ラブミエール運命度65ラブミエールより早く布団に入ろう
Oh shit.
どうしたんですか？眉間にシワなんか寄せちゃって。早く私にも見せてください。
No. She looked puzzled. Not surprising, of course, given that we always looked at the results together. However, this time around, for some reason, I just couldn't shake the feeling that letting her see it would defeat the whole purpose.
意地悪しないでくださいよ。見せてください、見せてください、見せてください。
Oi! Don't tickle my armpits!
おとなしく降参してください。ほらほらほら。
Wait! Look, why don't you go see if the bathroom's empty yet? Uta should be asleep by now.
もう。
Stop sulking. Bathing is an important part of a healthy lifestyle.
固い口調で諭してくるあたり怪しいですね。
There's nothing fishy about it. Just trying to look out for you, even if you are a freeloader. In my condescending tone, Love Meal reluctantly let go of me.
もう、わかりましたよ。今日のところはそういうことにしておいてあげます。
With that, she left the room in a huff. Once her footsteps had disappeared into the distance, I switched off the light. Now that I'm lying down, I'm actually feeling pretty tired. Probably because the Love Meal has been running me ragged both at school and at work these days. The Love Note had told me to get under the covers earlier, not go to sleep earlier. Which meant that something significant was bound to happen if I waited inside my futon. Yet, despite my best efforts, I was unable to stop myself from sinking into unconsciousness.
お風呂いただきましたよ。今日もいいお湯でした。って、なんで真っ暗にしちゃってるんですか？おーい、つむぐさん？
There was no response.
ただの屍のようだ。って、さすがにこのネタは古いですかね。なんて。
No, I sure don't. Still, he didn't reply.
つむぐさん寝ちゃったんですか？私読みかけの漫画があるんですけど。
Normally he'd complain and say something like, "It's always manga with you," but not tonight. Looks like he really was completely conked out.
しょうがないですね。
At this hour, he was usually watching one of Karin-chan's streams or playing a game, so it was a little unexpected.
もしかして私が疲れさせちゃってます？
I felt a bit worried.
だから早く寝たくなっちゃって私を部屋から追い出したりしたんですか？
If so, that's a little cruel. That's right. Sumuga-san could be a little cruel sometimes.
他の子には優しいのに私への当たりが強いと思うんですよね。
I mean, yes, I did sort of force the ownership of Love Note onto him, against his will. And he is letting me freeload at his house, even though I didn't even try to find another place to stay. Plus, he's always helping me out at school, and he even introduced me to my first part-time job.
そういうのつむぐさんは楽しくないですか？
Is he really just tired? Or is he sick of dealing with me?
私は結構楽しいんですけど、というかめちゃくちゃ楽しいです。私のたくさんある夢が叶っているのはつむぐさんのおかげなんですよ。つむぐさんと出会ってからなんです。私自身がしてみたいこと意識するようになったのは。
All the things I'd read in manga that I'd always vaguely dreamt of doing. Attending Konohana Academy. Hanging out with classmates after school. Working a part-time job with friends. Going on a date.
つむぐさんと一緒にいると夢がどんどん増えていって叶えても叶えても追いつかないくらいなんですよ。感謝してるんです。面と向かって素直に言うにはつむぐさんは意地悪すぎますけど。
Still, seeing as he's fast asleep, maybe I can be honest with my feelings for once.
私は今何をしようとして。
Nah. I quickly got up in a panic. No way. Angel of love like me?
つむぐさんにキスしそうに。
That was way too close. If I'd lowered my face a couple more centimeters, our lips seriously would have touched. I'd almost crossed the line an angel of love should never cross. Why not?
というか本人の了承なくキスをするのはコンプライアンス違反ですよね。知ってます。
Oh. Yeah, I can see that.
それに乙女心として顎食いでキスとか相手に唇を奪われる感じのやつを体験したいような気も。って違います。私は恋のサポート役ですし。
I glanced down at Sumuga-san again. He's still sleeping peacefully as ever. Though relieved, I was a bit frustrated as well. I felt like I was the only one feeling confused, embarrassed, and wistful.
つむぐさんだって少しくらい私に対してドキドキしてくれたっていいんですよ。
As I listened to Sumuga-san's quiet breathing, I couldn't help but grumble with something almost like dissatisfaction.
今日は私ももう寝ますね。おやすみなさい、つむぐさん。俺のキューピッドがポンコツすぎて怖い。
And what a good place to leave off. So, that was the 5th time I have chosen Love Mail as, or in the Love Note. And so, I believe I have to choose someone else next time. I don't remember who it is, so I'll have to look it up. But getting close to the route now. I just hope the route isn't as short as some of these scenes are. But we'll have to wait and see. And so, until next time, don't be a dick to your significant other. Angels are people too. And keep on rocking.